Vegan marry me sourdough with vegan grilled chicken. Oh, but so bad. Let's get into it. Welcome back to another video. So we are hopping right on in to make the marinade for our vegan chicken. So I'm using some coconut aminos, avocado oil, 1 tablespoon of buffalo sauce, some wickle pickle juice, some nutritional yeast, some onion powder, some garlic powder, and also some paprika. Now listen, if you need the full measurements for these ingredients, make sure to look at the description down below. You want to go ahead and give this a little bit of a mix and mix it well until it looks like this right here. Okay, so next we're gonna take our soy-free tofu and we're gonna break these in like little grilled chicken pieces size, I don't know, cube chicken, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just basically breaking them up with my hand, and then I am putting them into the sauce. Once it is completely broken up, you want to go ahead and give this a nice little mix and then set it to the side and let it marinate for about 10 to 15 minutes. In a skillet, we're going to add about a tablespoon of some vegan butter, and we have chopped up about a half of a yellow onion, honey. You want to dice it up really small, of course, to your liking. We're going to add this to the butter once the butter melts completely down and give this a little saute. We're going to stir it just a little bit, and then after that, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. This is what we will be using. If you have some make the marry me chickpeas, then you already know the ingredients. Again, if you need the ingredients, then they will be listed down in the description. Okay, once you add the minced garlic to the onions, you want to go ahead and give this a nice little saute for about 1 to 2 minutes, just until they're nice and fragrant. Then we're going to add just a little bit of Italian seasoning, give that a nice little mix, and then we're going to add half a jar of sun-dried tomatoes. I'm also going to be adding half a bag of washed spinach. Want to make sure you give your spinach a nice little rinse, okay? Vinegar, water, whatever you want to wash it with, just make sure to wash it. Okay, once you get it all into the pot, we're going to go ahead and season our spinach. I am using some salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder, and a little bit of more of Italian seasoning. And then you want to give this a nice little mix and let the spinach cook down completely. Once it is cooked down, we're going to go ahead and add about a half a cup of vegetable broth or vegetable stock. We're also going to add about 4 ounces or half of a container of some vegan cream cheese. You want to give this a nice little mix until the cream cheese is nicely melted down and it becomes like a sauce, kind of like an Alfredo sauce. Once it's melted, we're going to go ahead and add just a sprinkle or a dash of some paprika and also about a squeeze of half a lemon. We're also going to add some vegan parmesan cheese and give this a nice little mix. Now you want to let this simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes with the top on it. While the sauce is cooking down, we're going to go ahead and cook our vegan grilled chicken. So I am doing this in some avocado oil mixed with a little bit of vegan butter. You want to just add our tofu, or aka chicken mixture, down into the butter and avocado oil and give it a nice little mix. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure that these are separated so that each piece is touching the pan, because we want to get a little bit of a crust on each side. Okay, so I'm basically going to take some tongs after they've cooked for a while and just continue to flip them on each side. You can do them one by one, you can do it however you like. I like to do them one by one just to make sure that each piece has a nice little crisp to it. Of course, you can crisp them to your liking, but keep in mind we are going to put these in the oven, so you don't want to make them too burnt or too crispy. For our bread, this is the bread that I like to use. It's my favorite sourdough bread. It literally has just a few ingredients. But anywho, we're going to cut this in half the long way. Of course, you can do this any type of way you like, but we're going to cut this the long way. Okay, now once we get both sides cut, we're going to go ahead and add some of that vegan butter to both sides. Make sure to butter this from end to end. Okay, you want to make sure to get butter all over the bread. Everything is buttered up, I'm going to go ahead and move this to a parchment papered baking sheet, because we're going to then add our topping. So I'm first going to add the sauce that has been simmering. You want to get as much of this as you can onto the bread, and then we're going to of course add our tofu on top, aka our grilled chicken on top, and then we're going to top it all off with some vegan parmesan, and I will be using some vegan mozzarella as well. Cut into slices once it comes out of the oven and enjoy. Y'all, this was so delicious. It was so bad. Comment down below. Let me know if you're going to make it. I do want to thank you so much for watching until the end of this video. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.